Good morning, CG. I'm Vincent.
And I'm Mahek.
And this is your CGTV broadcast for Friday, May 9th.
This week was Teacher Appreciation Week. Alana Miller interviewed students to find out teachers they appreciate.
My favorite teacher would be Mr. Werner, and he's very accepting and has been very kind to me for the year that I've been a part of his class.
Miss Munn, because she brings a lot of energy in the morning to wake me up.
Mrs. DeLuna, because she's just amazing. I don't know.
I like all my teachers, but my favorite's probably Miss Courier because she's our student council sponsor.
I'm going to go with Coach Clausen because he's just a great teacher, great coach.
Yeah, I'm going to go Mr. Hendricks. He's just so nice and chill all the time, and he just helps me get my work done, you know?
That's good? Yeah. My favorite teacher and why is Sanders, and he's just a good math teacher.
My favorite teacher is Miss Tori because she's such a huge role model to me, and she's been a huge inspiration to me the past 3 years of high school.
Miss Whitmire, she's the best. She cares for everyone. Like if you have any stress and you stress out, you can just go there and you feel better at any time. And Miss Moore, she's another teacher too that she's one of the best. And if you could go and say goodbye because she's retiring, that would be good. So, bye-bye.
Waymeyer, because she treats everyone equal and she's nice to everyone.
My favorite teacher is probably Mrs. McClellan because she's really sweet. She's a great teacher. She makes learning fun in her classroom.
Thanks, guys.
Have you ever tried skateboarding?
No.
Same. It seems like it would be a difficult hobby. Charlie, Maya, and Asa interviewed James Green about his interest in skateboarding.
James Green is a junior that has a unique hobby, skateboarding. James's skateboarding journey started unexpectedly in a Walmart parking lot when a friend let him borrow a skateboard.
Me and my boy Calvin after work were in the Walmart parking lot, and he had a couple boards in his truck. So we just got him out and started skating.
After months of skateboarding, James began to find his groove and an escape, gaining a deep connection between him and his board.
We go out and we can escape from like other stuff. Just come out here, have fun, because all it is you and the board.
James not only loves the mental escape and fun skateboarding brings, but also the individuality of the sport, allowing for individual growth at whatever speed he wants.
You're the only person you're competing with. You're not against another person. You just come out here, you can work on what you want to work on.
James encourages others to join his hobby and promises that the struggles throughout are worth it.
Keep skating, because the first few months are really the roughest. You just keep falling over and over. Can't really get anything, but if you just keep skating every day, eventually you'll get it.
James continues his passion and finds not only an escape and a chance to grow, but also a chance to have an equally passionate and diverse community. Now, back to the studio.
Thanks, guys.
Speaking of hobbies, James Green is not the only junior with a hobby that includes skating. Blake Downen works with his dad on engineering machines to help make the process of engineering hockey skate sharpeners more efficient. Garrison Downing brings us the story.
While most high schoolers work jobs at various local stores, junior Blake Downen works for his father as an engineer.
My father was an engineer, so I kind of grew up around engineering. And as you can see, the shop was all here when I was born. So just naturally, I had an interest in it. Freshman year, I kind of learned how to do the computer drawings in Mr. Schultz's Intro to Engineering class. And then from there, my dad was like, this could really be a helpful thing to us. So I started making machines about freshman year.
Typically, Blake builds machines to help build skate sharpeners.
I've made 4 or 5 machines. They all just go in an assembly line to create a skate sharpener.
A recent machine Blake has made is a screw sharpener designed for efficiency.
So today we're making a screw machine. So basically it has 2 motors that rotate to screw in 2 different screws. A lot of people might see it and think, why would you do this? You might need a drill. But this whole thing is about efficiency. It's about making as many skate sharpeners in as little amount of time as possible. And so having a machine do 2 at once and having as little human error as possible too is huge, and it makes our quality go up and our time go down.
The process of making a machine is very meticulous and contains several steps.
First, I start out with measuring all the parts. I'll use like a dial caliper to measure everything, write it down in a notebook, and then I'll like picture what it could look like in my head. Then I'll put it on paper. Then I take it to my office where I will make a drawing of it on a computer. Then I 3D print that. If it works, then I will make it out of metal and finally put it on the machine.
Continuing his journey, Blake plans to pursue engineering as his career.
I plan to go to Purdue Engineering for mechanical engineering. My dad went there, and we have a just long legacy of engineers in my family. So after that, I would like to work at Eli Lilly. That's where my dad works. So I've been making connections with people at his work, just doing like odd jobs for him, just getting to know people, making connections.
Thanks, Garrison.
Finally, Bailey and Emma bring us this week's episode of Trojan Talk.
Hey CG, I'm Bailey.
And I'm Emma.
Today we're asking students to guess the logo of popular fast food chains.
Then we're asking them their favorite food chains and passing it on to the next person.
Let's go. Here's the logo.
Chipotle.
What's your favorite food chain?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Here's the next one.
Taco Bell.
What's your favorite food chain?
Olive Garden.
Here's the next one.
Is that like Olive Garden?
Yes, good job. What's your favorite fast food chain?
I'd probably have to say Subway.
Here's the logo.
Is that Subway?
Yes. What's your favorite food chain?
Probably Panda Express.
Here's the logo.
Panda Express.
Yes. What's your favorite food chain?
Popeyes.
Here's the next one.
Say Popeyes.
That's correct. What's your favorite food chain?
I'd say Wingstop.
Here's the next one.
Wingstop.
Good job. And what's your guys' favorite food chain?
Probably
Chick-fil-A.
Here's the next one.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, you got it. What's your favorite food chain?
Panera Bread.
Here's the next one.
Is that Olive Garden?
Close, it's Panera. What's your favorite food chain?
I would say Texas Roadhouse.
Here's the next one.
What the? Texas Roadhouse.
Good job.
Thank you.
Okay, what's your favorite food chain?
Jimmy John's all the way, bro. Jimmy John's is peak.
Here's the next one.
Is that Jimmy John's? I have no idea.
It is Jimmy John's. What's your guys' favorite fast food chain?
Chick-fil-A.
Thanks, CG. You guys really know your logos. Back to the studio.
Thanks, guys.
Stay tuned for next week's episode of Trojan Talk. That's all we have for you today, CG. Follow us on Instagram at CG Trojaneer and Trojaneer Sports for daily updates, or go to our website at trojaneer.com. We will see you next week.
Bye.